If you're wondering whether compression cubes can actually save you that much space, I'm going to show you. We're squeezing in one last summer trip before school starts this week, so the timing for these couldn't have been better. The company offered to send these over, and I was super excited because we are actually going to be taking 3 teenagers to an indoor water park, and it's me and my husband. We're going to pack for me, my husband, and my teenager all in one piece of luggage. So I'm going to show you how I use these and how convenient they are when you're packing and you need to save space. Okay, so this is how it arrives, and it is actually all in here and it's packed nice and neat. So the way that I will be storing this, and I have used packing cubes before, so I am familiar with these. I put this entire thing in my luggage up in my closet. So whenever I get ready to pack, I pull down my piece of luggage and my packing cubes are already in there, nice and neat. It is going to work as your storage for all of these others in addition. So let me show you how nice these are. So you're going to get 4 pieces. Do you notice this mesh? That's so that you can see what's in there. So maybe you've packed and you can't remember which cube has what. The mesh is going to allow you to be able to see what is in there. So I'm going to take these out. I've already got some clothes over here just to show you and kind of illustrate how this works. Now, these here were pulled directly from drawers. They are already folded. These are nice and flat. I'm going to show you how I do that to save time. I put them right in nice and flat. The compression pulls them down. And when they're nice and flat, you're going to get less wrinkles. Now for things like underwear and socks, I roll mine like this. It's so much easier. I just put it in there and compress it. I don't care about wrinkles if I'm dealing with underwear and socks, things like that. So that's why I have these rolled. And that's just for me to save space because I am packing for 3 people. So we're going to get 4 different pieces. This is the medium. I can put this directly into the drawer. I actually use these when I get to the hotel. I just move these from my suitcase into the drawer at the hotel and I go directly from there. I don't have to unpack it. I just pull it and put it in there. It's so convenient. Now let me show you the different sizes that you get. So this is the medium and this is compressed. So what compression is, there's multiple zippers. You see how there's 2 zippers on here? That second set of zippers, you're going to open that up when you pack your clothes. And then once you've got everything packed, you pull that second zipper and it's going to compress everything down and save space in your luggage. So I've got all of my clothes set out here just to kind of illustrate and show you how I do this. Now these here are pulled directly from the drawers in my house. They're folded. This is how I keep them and I do this to save time. So I find a cube that it's going to fit in and I'm going to put these in there flat. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's going to help with wrinkles. You're not going to get as many wrinkles on a flat surface. So I'm going to put these in. I'm going to find the proper size because I have, look at this, I have some big sizes in here. This one is the large. This is going to be for like your jeans and your bottoms. This is the medium, the one that it came in. You have one that's a little bit smaller and then you have a much smaller one. But these open up so they actually have more space in them. So let me show you. Let me open the small one up and see if we can get some underwear in that to show you. All right, so to show you, there's 2 zippers. So this top zipper where the mesh is, that is what you're going to open so that you can pack. Now, if you look in here, see all that extra space? That's because this comes compressed. So you're gonna unzip the second part and it's gonna open up. Now look at that. See how much more space you get in this? So we're going to go ahead and pack this small bag and see what all we can get in here. So this is 5 pairs of men's underwear and they're rolled up and 3 pairs of women's underwear. Now you can see they fit in here nicely. Now, not everything has to be compressed. If you want to use it just like this, which this one's pretty full, I might do that. You're gonna just close it up like that and this is going to fit nicely in your luggage. Okay, so I want to show you this large one because this one will be easy to show you what a nice compression looks like. So I'm going to open the first zipper, which is going to allow us to open this up. You can see the mesh right there and you can see how large this is. Now we're going to open the second zipper here so that we can get this all packed in here nice and neat. So you open it all the way up and you will see that it opens up to a nice boxy package. Now we're going to put in these shirts right here. These are nice and folded already, so I'm going to just put them right here. Now I have enough room in here. This is the large. I could actually put an entire another stack on this side if I didn't want to compress. But since I'm going to show you compression, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put this stack half on one side and half on the other. Okay, so this is the stack of shirts. That's one single stack, and I have split it into two small sections. I'm going to zip this up on the top, which is going to close the area with the mesh. Now, you could pack it just like this, but see how loose that is? What I would do in this case, I would find the zipper here for the compression, and you're just going to zip it up. When you compress this, it's going to make it so that nothing moves around. Your clothes aren't going to get wrinkled because they are in there nice and tight, which is what we want when we travel. You don't want to get to your hotel and have to like iron your clothes or send them to be pressed. That's no fun. All of those shirts are now in here and they're nice and compressed. Now everything is going to fit in here nicely. So this one piece of luggage is going to be useful for us as a family of 3 to go to the water park. I don't have to have 3 separate suitcases. I'm going to use these here to make our lives a lot easier. Now, when we get to the hotel, what we're going to do, we're going to unzip the compression on these. I'm going to sit this entire thing in the drawer at the hotel and shop from it. When I want to get ready for wherever we're going that afternoon, I can just pick my clothes out of here. They're all nice and neat and organized, just like they would be at home. The nice thing about compression is you don't have to compress if you don't want to. So this one was a nicer fit, non-compressed. You pack it in your suitcase just like that. This one was perfect to be compressed. Now my clothes are nice, flat, and tight so that they're not going to get moved around. If you have to travel and you're looking for something to make your life easier for packing and unpacking, this is something you're going to want to check out.